The Teen Health Center, located amidst the bustle and energy of Fordham Road and the Grand Concourse, has spent the last 5 years providing confidential reproductive health services and more to youth in the Bronx. While the Bronx gets a bad rap, ranked the least healthy county in all of New York State, the staff and youth at the Teen Health Center see the change that a safe space, education, and community can do for the neighborhood.
Hi everyone, I'm Caroline D. Davis, a Bronxite, and I have the pleasure of being director of the Teen Health Center for the last 5.5 years. And some of the great opportunities and great things that I've had the pleasure of providing for our young people are trips to California, being a part of Manhattan Theater Club, going to Florida with Truth Initiatives, opportunity with our young person being on the Today Show. All of these things have really been birthed right here at the Teen Health Center, right here in the Bronx. And it's been a pleasure to see these things come about, especially as someone who is from the Bronx and where the Bronx has all these negative things said about it. We have been able to prove that young people from the Bronx are actually brilliant, creative people that do positive things. And it's been a blessing, nonetheless, that in the 5.5 years, I can say, and hopefully knock on wood for the remaining of our program, we've only had one fight with our young people. The growth of our young people graduating from college, going overseas to South Africa, our young people becoming police officers or treasurers in their college campuses. All these things have happened from young people who have been a part of programming here, and I have had the pleasure of getting to know them and be a part of their world as they have with my world. So when I think about the Teen Health Center and we talk about health, it's more than just the health and coming in for a physical. It's health of, knowing that they are important to an entire community, not just the community, but the entire world. So it has been such a delight to be director, but to also be humbled to learn from our young people. And that is something that will forever be priceless to me.
So when I saw the advertisement, it was for senior health educator. It did focus on going out doing community outreach, educating our youth on sexual reproductive health. But most important, what drew me here was the technology portion, using technology to grasp our youth and bringing them and connecting them to clinic services here at the Teen Health Center.
I was first introduced to the Teen Health Center when the staff came to my school and they told us about it. They taught a class about sexual health and they invited every student to come to check it out. Yeah.
What brought me here to the Teen Health Center, I'm actually from this community and I have experience working with teens and kids, and I feel like my purpose here is to give back to my community. And I can do that working here with the Teen Health Center, educating kids on, sexually transmitted diseases, on contraceptives, in regards to, birth controls and how to go about not having a kid at an early age. Also mentoring, talking to certain kids, listening to them and guiding them, steering them towards the right direction. I feel like I do all of that here, and it's a blessing to give back.
I'm a resident of the Bronx, and what led me to the Teen Health Center is the tremendous amount of work that they do in educating, empowering, and bringing awareness about HIV and STD in the Bronx.
I met Ms. Caroline Davis, the Director of Teen Services, about a year ago at the Soundview CPP meeting. It was at this meeting that I learned about the Teen Health Center and all of the work that she was doing there. I always admired how passionate she spoke about working with the youth and giving back to the Bronx community.
My journey here at the center started when I was a patient here at Union Community Health Center. I had conversations with my doctor, and I was looking for some volunteer work and employment opportunities. And I happened to come across the Teen Health Center, and I started as a part-time peer coordinator. I was given the opportunity to work here, and from lots of hard work and sorry, and a lot of wonderful experiences, I was able to be promoted full-time. So the Teen Health Center have helped me in so many ways. Before I was introduced to the Teen Health Center, I didn't know anything about sexual health. So it taught me about sexual health, contraceptives, how to be healthy, how to keep my body, healthy and clean. Teach me about sexual reproductions and our community and everything like that.
I enjoy most is that the staff here are very friendly, helpful, and professional. I also admire that our team staff are very engaged and dedicated, and that they enjoy working in the community as well.
This job has allowed me to continue my education. It has exposed me to a lot of amazing things, and it allows me to give opportunities to youth here within the community that I was raised in, and to be able to see opportunities that arise from this program that I didn't have available to me when I was young. So to be able to provide that for the youth that come here to the center.
Working at the Teen Health Center as a health educator allows me to go into middle schools and high schools to teach about the Making Proud Choices curriculum, where it's a 6 to 8 week course where we talk about safe sex, we talk about abstinence, we talk about bringing awareness about your body, healthy relationships. We even talk about communication. We talk about ways of saying no. We talk about putting on a condom, how to put on a condom, why condoms are important, why the Teen Health Center is important, why abstinence is important.
I'm actually not a shy person, despite what others believe. But once I get up and I do my presentations, it's natural. It comes natural to me. I love seeing the youth, how they are engaged and eager to learn when we ask them different questions about sex. But not just that, we also create programs so that so one program that we had created was our summer job mentorship program, giving youth the opportunity to work, that there's much more to life than having sex.
That I gained from the Teen Health Center, I use it in my school as well. And I sometimes present and I educate other youth and my friends and everything. So it had brought me a long way.
The best part about the Teen Health Center is I'm a small part of it because of the great programming that goes on here. It really does help. I can't overstate how helpful it is once I get a patient who may be nervous, may be very concerned about their confidentiality, may be very concerned about their well-being, but doesn't necessarily trust me yet, to bring them to an environment that is teen-friendly, that is somewhere in the Bronx, somewhere close to where they are, somewhere full of people who look like and talk like and communicate like they do, to just sit down and talk and really work through what's going on in their lives so that we can keep them healthy. Or if they're not healthy, get them back to a place where they are. It's fantastic. I have enjoyed my time tremendously. I've learned a lot from the kids that volunteer here, the kids that work here, as well as the full-time staff. Everybody has been really eye-opening. People talk about the Bronx as a big borough, but it's helpful to see it through these eyes, because by being at the Teen Health Center, you see it as community. Maybe several communities, maybe one community, depending on who you talk to and when you talk to them. But without fear, without hesitation, it's great to go out into the community, to go to a middle school with some of the kids and talk to people on a weekend, to table up on the concourse and hand out condoms, hand out free information, and encourage people to get tested, encourage people to come into care. I would feel totally differently if it was just me.
What I will miss the most about the Teen Health Center is seeing our youth grow, mature, go away to college, coming back and just surprising us with all their amazing stories, connecting with the youth. That's what I will miss the most.
I have many things to thank the Teen Health Center for, but I just want to begin to thank them for all the knowledge they gave me. They gave me the knowledge to spread it out, and that's what I'm gonna do. Like without them, I wouldn't like know everything that I know right now. So just thank you guys.
Learned that, how do I say this? If we stick together, we can overcome anything.
This place is needed. If I had to think of 2 words for the Teen Health Center, it would be needed and family.